So great start.
Great start. Hi, Vishal.
Hi.
On a happy note today, after India, after Bumrah, I will say, crushed Australia.
Absolutely. With all due respect to also Yashasvi and to some extent Virat,
Yes, yes, yes,
I
yes.
think Yashasvi also did a fantastic job. Sachin,
After being duck out in the first this innings, he came back. He proved himself.
yes, yes,
He made sure he tells people that okay, I belong here.
yes, yes,
So
absolutely.
anybody had any doubts?
Last time somebody scored a great century at Perth was Mr. Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar, and
Yes.
अब यशस्वी जी. I think best year उसका रहा है. Maximum runs across formats. I think now he should capitalize on it.
Maximum runs across formats, maximum sixes in the calendar year. Uh, the only player to have converted all his first
To 150.
100s into 150s. So he's not like he's a long लंबी रेस का घोड़ा जो बोलते हैं हम.
और अब तक वनडे इंटरनेशनल डेब्यू हुआ भी नहीं है.
हाँ.
ये तो सिर्फ T20 और टेस्ट का कमाल है.
Yes, yes.
तो and I think finally much relieved Virat Kohli. एक सेंचुरी आ ही गई. Finally he makes number 30 in tests and 81 overall. I think it bodes well for the rest of the series. And I think एक अच्छा था कि कल after a long time I saw that he didn't slow down closing in on the century.
Yes.
And
He
I
did.
think
There was a message sent out, which even the commentator spoke about. Ki bhai get on with it because Bumrah wanted to declare and he was in a rush, which was a great captainship move. I
yes,
think that last half an hour का play जो हमको मिल गया 3 wicket हमने झटका लिए.
touch कर
That
दिया.
was that actually made sure कि there is no scope only for them to come back.
And they ended up making mistakes of the kinds that we made in against New Zealand. आपके 25 मिनट बाकी है, आपको पैट कमिंस को भेजने की क्या जरूरत है? अगर आपको लेजिट नाइट वॉचमैन भेजना ही है तो फिर हैजलवुड को भेजो ना. मतलब पैट कमिंस को तो थोड़ी बहुत बैटिंग आती है. And are you insinuating that he's a better batsman than Labuschagne? Then anyways there is an issue. Why is Labuschagne even playing in the 11? I think exactly the kind of mistake India made against New Zealand. जब उन्होंने नाइट वॉचमैन भेजा
Yes,
था.
yes.
जरूरत
And
नहीं.
Labuschagne तो why is he playing in the 11? वो question तो अभी भी उठेगा because overall he's not been able to do anything. Now उसने runs बनाए, now उसने time spend किया, nor could he save the evening. So
Yeah.
in the
गलत
percent.
रिव्यू ले लिया, ऊपर से क्लियर आउट था फिर भी.
Exactly,
And I
exactly.
think
So
he's
if you,
talking and chirping too much. I think he should focus on his performance. वो कहीं बहुत सारा उसका एनर्जी वहां जा रहा है. I mean, he's not someone like a Pant or a Virat or who feeds on this nonsense. ये he can get clearly अभी तो distract हो रहा है फिलहाल इस सब से.
and I think that goes for a lot of other Australian players also. Stark was also chirping around a lot. उसको भी
Yeah.
मुंह की खानी पड़ी thanks
हाँ.
to Jaiswal.
Yeah.
So the Pat Cummins थोड़ा सा शांत था, but बीच में. So I think overall they need to focus on the game more. The Australian team.
Yeah. Because
I
the
mean,
Indian team is clearly enjoying the chatter.
yeah, yeah.
So
And
in
they're delivering. See,
uh,
you always look bad when you're chattering and not performing.
not
Then you
perform.
look like a fool. So if you want to do all that buck and all that, then you might as well come and
और
take
इंडियन
wicket.
फैंस को फुल रील वर्दी मोमेंट्स मिल रहे हैं जो चाहिए उनको.
Absolutely.
But it has started with the right kind of needling between the teams जो is associated with the Border Gavaskar Trophy है. I think
Yes.
start अच्छा हुआ. Having said that, if there is any team in the world that can make a comeback after such a crushing loss, it is this team, Australia. इसमें कोई डाउट ही नहीं है. प्लस वो जो महिषासुर है ट्रेविस हेड इंडिया का जिसने हमको WTC फाइनल वर्ल्ड कप फाइनल हराया है, वो तो फॉर्म में आ चुका था सेकंड इनिंग्स में. ही गॉट अ पीच ऑफ डिलीवरी इन द फर्स्ट. अदरवाइज वो भी भारी पड़ जाता है. एंड सेकंड में भी बुमराह ने निकाल लिया. बट ही इज बैक इन फॉर्म. रादर
So
इवन फॉर्म. वो तो खेल ही रहा था अच्छा.
I partly agree with your statement only to the extent कि yes, महिषासुर थोड़ा सा जा गया था, but उसके लिए हमारे पास ब्रह्मास्त्र है. So I'm not worried. Okay, बुमराह अस्त्र बोल दे इसको.
उसने ना मेरे को स्कार कर दिया है ट्रेविस हेड ने.
हाँ,
बहुत
so maybe, but I'm saying ये टीम अभी उभरना उनके लिए it'll take a mammoth effort. It's not that easy for them to come back. ये morally जो टूटे हैं ना आज, You
Uh,
could see in their body language, you could see in the way, and it's not like they, even after assuming that we are going to lose, they even put up a show
yeah.
just for the जाते ही रहे. It was all the way downhill only. There was no little यार ना कोई कुछ और कर देता या एक आध दो छक्के मार देता just to crowd pleasement के लिए, या even that didn't happen.
Mhm.
So they didn't show any signs of
नहीं,
a
it was a
sort of
phenomenal performance. जब आप खुद इतने overs खेले हो, to get them out in less than 60 overs, I think was a great performance, and Bumrah did a fantastic job. Though ये जो murmurs चालू हो गए, now he should be captain for the rest of the series. अब ये I would kind of avoid that, because it sets a wrong precedent. Is my point of view कि कल को जब कोई और परमानेंट कैप्टन होगा और वो एक मैच इंजर हो गया और कोई आ गया और उसने अच्छे से कैप्टनसी कर ली, doesn't mean he becomes the captain. So I think it's a wrong precedent. एक बार आपने अनाउंस कर दिया है कि रोहित शर्मा is going to be the captain, then he's going to be the captain. Which brings me to the next point. I think it seems like Rohit will uh, come in for Padikkal, and I think Jurel, if anything, gets swapped with Shubman Gill, unless he's not fit. If he doesn't play the Prime Minister's 11 match, I think then he should not play. Then he
what
should.
happens to Reddy?
I think
What
Reddy
happens?
should stay. Reddy should stay, depending on the nature of the pitch. Is the next one the pink ball test match?
It's the day and night.
That's the second test match, right? So I
Yes, yes.
think the ball is going to do a lot of things there. पिंक बॉल टेस्ट मैच ऑस्ट्रेलिया में तीसरे दिन के बियॉन्ड कभी जाता नहीं है, आधे तो 2 दिन में खत्म हो जाते हैं. I think we know that. So I think, in fact, I would even go to the extent of saying now it's a call India needs to take between Siraj and Nitish Rana. Do both need to play, or can Akashdeep come in for one of them?
I think both can play. I think there is a question mark on whether we need Washington Sundar right now for the next match, Padikkal for the next
I think
match.
Ashwin should come in. I don't think we need Sundar for the next. I think Ashwin should come in. So my view would be Rohit for Padikkal. Shubman is, if he's fit, for Jurel, not because Jurel has done anything majorly wrong, but I think he got the chances, couldn't convert. He was unlucky, ball low reh gayi. But if Shubman is fit, he has to play. Uh, Also, it's not as if Jurel is offering any other skill set here. Bowler to hai nahi. So like to like bhi
See,
dekhe to
suddenly now life seems a little harsh to these guys, because before the first test match happened, everybody was also assuming कि यार अब time हो गया, विराट को निकालो, ये केएल राहुल कुछ नहीं कर रहा, उसको निकालो. Now both of them have performed. So
KL
you can't.
Rahul, while KL Rahul still for me, जो लास्ट ईयर फाइनल में हुआ वो भुला नहीं पाता मैं, 66 and 6 balls, लेकिन much against whatever I feel of that day, I have to admit, I think great job. Actually उसने एक एंड संभाल लिया. He was the one who actually started playing proper test match cricket in both the innings to some extent. First inning, obviously he was not out in the first innings, extremely unlucky. And I think if there was ever a time for him to redeem himself, it is this series. He should not be happy with one performance. He should just go ahead and make this series his own.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think one last thing. I think Australia bowling. Do you see all of? I mean, I don't even think Hazelwood. These are all big names. Pat Cummins,
I think they,
Stark.
I think they drop Hazelwood. Boland को ले लेंगे, because Boland has troubled India in the past और India को भी बहुत परेशान किया. Also, I think eventually ये workload management ऑस्ट्रेलिया का भी रहता है. तो 5 टेस्ट, if you note, January 1st, second week तक 5 टेस्ट मैच खत्म हो जाएंगे, ज्यादा गैप भी नहीं है. The only gap is between the first and the second. They will have to manage the team, especially the fast bowlers, well, because last match आपका मेलबर्न and सिडनी में last matches, तब तक तो they'll get tired, और तब तक तो इंडिया used to, क्योंकि सिडनी तो वैसे भी फेवरेबल जगह है इंडिया के लिए.
See, I'm looking at the Australia team. McSweeney didn't do anything. 0 pe out, 0 pe out. Khwaja didn't do much, not
Yeah.
even double figures. Smith, very bad performance for, I mean, the kind of name and the weight that he puts, on paper.
Yeah.
This is really very forgettable. Labuschagne, same thing. So their top order is struggling. Travis Head, yes, second innings में 89 mara, so a little bit. Mitchell Marsh also close to 50. So I think their top order needs a big rejig, and their bowling needs a rejig. So I think their entire team is right now in a in a mess
I,
from a
I think I think
selection.
I think they'll swap Hazelwood for someone. Either Boland or someone else. I think एक break देंगे, not because Hazelwood has done anything wrong, but Stark को बिठाना तो उनके लिए मुश्किल होगा मेरे ख्याल से अभी. They might try it in the third or fourth if results don't go their way. See, the thing is now the next test match is actually like a lottery. Like the ping ball test matches are usually. When evenly matched teams face each other. किधर भी गोल कर सकता है. A quick half century here and there can change things. I think in the pink test match it is players like Rohit Sharma, Rishabh Pant, Nitish Reddy. These are the players who will be the difference.
There might be. I think the one big difference will also be because of a day and night matches. There will be dew factor. There will be like conditions will change completely. The minute
Completely.
you come under the lights,
In a sense.
ball will do different. I mean,
Yes.
your swing will happen. So
You don't know how it will go.
Yes.
If we can cross, अब और ऐसा भी नहीं है कि वो ड्रॉ हो सकता है. जो मैच 2-2.5 दिन में खत्म होते हैं, मतलब वो बेस्ट के सिनेरियो भी 3-4 दिन में चला जाएगा. So I think if we can get the second test out of the way without losing, if we win to nothing like it, then we are safe, reasonably safe.
So now WDC is back in.
India is number one again.
Yeah.
But again, it all depends. South Africa is playing 2 against Sri Lanka, 2 against Pakistan. And
I'm not worried. Yesterday, I mean, Pakistan lost to Zimbabwe. So I think उनकी टीम का पता नहीं क्या
No, but that's the thing. We need Pakistan to win now. Because Pakistan is anyways out of the final. South Africa and New Zealand are still in contention. So both of them need to lose. And New Zealand has 3 against England. Now, England is out. Now I hope they at least put in an effort to win 1 or 2. And then that will ensure New Zealand is also out. Even if they win 1, there is a likelihood that New Zealand is out. So that is going to help us. Actually, Pakistan should defeat South Africa. And so should Sri Lanka, because Sri Lanka is also playing them. But Sri Lanka is also in contention. That's the bloody problem. And then Sri Lanka plays Australia. Now I don't know who should defeat who there. That depends on
what is the scenario then. So I think right now we should focus on trying to win this series.
Yes, absolutely.
I think WDC उसके बाद सोचेंगे.
Purohit for Padikkal, Shubman for Jurel, Ashwin for Washington, maybe Akashdeep instead of either of these two.
I would say because Harshdeep has done Harshit has done well, उसको रखना चाहिए. I don't think Akashdeep can probably be given a chance later on sometime. But unless there's an injury, unless there is a...
I think we should stick to the same 3.
Yes.
Okay. I think Nitish Reddy should be there. He showed enough spunk.
Also because it's a day and night.
Yes.
See, it has that T20 feel to it.
Yes. So, लेकिन बहुत मजा आया. ट्रेविस हेड को पहले इनिंग में बोल्ड होते हुए देख के बहुत दिल को खुशी मिली. 5-10 बार वो देखा वीडियो. I think the whole of India must have slept better that night.
Yes. I think हर्षित ने जो aggression दिखाया वो विकेट लेने के बाद. That is something that we'll all remember for a while.
Yes. No, I think that mojo जो बोलते हैं ना is back.
Yes.
To some extent, at least, it was visible. I hope they continue in the same vein.
I think this match, and if we win the series later on, a lot of credit will go to Bumrah and his captainship, his attitude, and the way he led. He made those decisions when were required. For example, taking that last half an hour to go out and bowl. Otherwise, any other captain might have been thinking कि अच्छा इसको कल lunch तक खींच लेते हैं.
And this will be one of Indian cricket's biggest achievement. Peak West Indies team ने भी 3 बार ऑस्ट्रेलिया को ऑस्ट्रेलिया में नहीं हराया था. Peak West Indies teams of those eras. So
and this is still considered to be a full Australian team. ऐसा नहीं कि उनके players missing है. All the big names are there.
यही team है. This is their best team.
This is the best team. Yeah, correct.
कोई missing नहीं है. Warner ने retirement ले लिया है. Otherwise कोई missing नहीं है. And Warner के last कुछ series इतने खास थे भी नहीं. होने नहीं होने से फर्क पड़ता हो जैसे.
And on the other side, this Indian team was not its full strength.
एग्जैक्टली
शर्मा नहीं, शमी नहीं,
अरे दो तो डेब्यूटेंट्स है भैया,
दो तो डेब्यूटेंट्स हैं. यस,
तो
बाकी भी नए ही है,
सब
यंग प्लेयर्स है सब.
इनका तो फुल फ्लेजेड बॉलिंग अटैक था. A bowling attack which is 1400 plus test wickets and 2000 plus international wickets across formats. इससे तगड़ा bowling attack तो अभी है ही नहीं दुनिया में कोई statistically. Statistically, the best bowling attack currently that exists in the world
Yes,
right now.
yes.
I'm not talking about the previous ones, but right now. So they were at full strength.
The key word there is statistically, because result तो कुछ और ही है.
Yes.
But
So
anyway, so on that note, let's meet again. Hopefully after a second win, जब 2-0 की बात करेंगे.
yes,
Yeah.
hopefully.
चलो.
Bye.
Fingers crossed. See you again.
Yes, see you.